31 Storm Tracker early warning radar net.
California is getting rain, and we need rain here in Alabama. We haven't seen much of that over the last few years. Thankfully, we do have some rain chances moving in here by this weekend, but another hot one out there today. Again, Muscle Shoals hit 100 degrees. It's possible that Huntsville hit 100 earlier this afternoon. Still waiting for those official numbers to come down. And as we look west over top of Huntsville, from the Thompson Roofing and Construction Sky Camera Network, we've got some of our typical clouds building up in the late afternoon heat, but just not much in the way of showers or storms out there. It's 96 degrees right now in Huntsville. A nice little northwest wind at 7 miles per hour. Heat index of 100, but we were seeing some values closer to 103 here earlier this afternoon. Even at lunchtime today, we had a heat index of 103 and right around 102 by 2 o'clock. So this is not high enough for a heat advisory. You have to have values closer to 105 or higher, but this is still some dangerous heat. So you really need to take it seriously, hydrate, stay cool, and of course have that sun protection as well. A look at the Wave 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. We are dry, just seeing some of those clouds on the satellite, but we are tracking a cold front that'll be moving in by tomorrow morning and into your Thursday afternoon. Now, it's not much of a drop in the temperatures. It's actually bringing in drier air. That's why it's a cold front. We're still going to make it up to 98 degrees for a high tomorrow, but you will notice some relief from the humidity, especially for the second half of the day tomorrow and into Friday. So here's a look at the humidity tracker. This is around 2 o'clock tomorrow. Now, we still have a lot of greens kind of draped right along the Tennessee River, so we could have some sneaky heat index values up to 104, 105 before the front comes in by the mid to late afternoon hours, but then all the browns moving in. Again, that's going to dry out the air some. But you'll notice by Saturday, we're starting to see this tongue of moisture moving back in by the afternoon from out of our south and southeast. And that's where we actually have the best chances for storms on Saturday, closer to the Georgia state line and into North Georgia. And then we head into Sunday. Look at all the greens right on top of us. And that's when we're going to have much higher chances for showers and thunderstorms. So here's a look at future radar. Again, we have a cold front off to our north. It's not going to be bring much in the way of showers or storms for your Thursday, though there is a tiny chance. But you will notice seeing some passing clouds, and again, enough of a relief that we should stay in the mid to upper 90s for afternoon highs tomorrow. Then by Friday, just tracking some passing clouds, and we should have enough sun on Friday that we'll start to see a few spots back up into the triple digits. Look at the rainfall forecast. This goes through Saturday evening. This is 10 o'clock on Saturday, and look where we're seeing the rain totals, closer to places like Fort Payne and Gaston. So again, closer to the Georgia state line. Everyone near and west of I-65, you're staying dry. But then we head into Sunday and into Monday. The map fills in, and we're seeing anywhere from 1/4 of an inch of rain all the way up to about 1 inch to even 1.5 inches. So some much needed rainfall possibly moving in by this weekend. That's how Saturday looks on future radar. You'll notice storms mostly to the east of I-65, and then better chances for storms ahead of the cold front Sunday and into Monday. And it is very dry out there. We've seen those fires breaking out over the last week or so, those big grass fires, and you really need to be careful out there. It doesn't take much for some of those grass fires to take off and then maybe lead to some structures catching on fire or bigger fires heading into some of the forest. So again, really need to be careful before we get some widespread rain to really dampen things. Highs back up to 100 on Saturday, but with that cold front moving in, we drop down to near 90 on Monday. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of relief past Tuesday. Looks like we heat right back up by the middle of next week and beyond.